Probably my best trade yet. MRNA EP Episodic Pivot was crazy yesterday. If you weren't following, Moderna announced first ever positive phase 3 for personalized cancer vaccine. That's an episodic pivot. So I saw this thing gapping up pre-market crazy. I mean, it was gapping like 88, like 100% almost. That scares people away, right? You're like, oh, I'm late. That's what you want to see. I was like, this thing's gapping up 90%. I'm looking at this thing immediately. Also, a couple things with EPs is like, look at the stock. It was doing really a whole bunch of nothing for a long time. Like, this is a couple of years. Yeah, this is a couple of years of basing, just doing nothing, neglected stock, and then all of a sudden, this thing gaps out 90%. And guess, dude, the balls you have to take a 1 minute opening range break on something gapping up 90%, but it paid. It paid. So I saw pre-market, it was kind of flagging. It had already moved, gapped up 90%, but I saw it flagging pre-market. And then I saw it selling off in the first couple minutes right before market open. I was like, from my knowledge of how things work before market, oftentimes they go in the opposite direction, trap sellers or trap buyers, and then go the other way. So I was like, you know what? I actually like seeing it sell off a little bit. It sold off like a little bit, not even a whole lot. But on the 1 minute, I took a 1 minute range break. You can't even see my chart here, my bad. I took a 1 minute range break. So I let the 1 minute candle set. And then it took a couple minutes to break that 1 minute candle high. But then from there, it was just here. It was just off to the races. Then I think I trimmed here because this was like, yeah, 3-1. I trimmed here, pulled back a little bit, and then I trimmed some more going into this. And then at the end of the day, when I saw it selling off, I was watching the bid closely, right? Because there was talk about them doing an offering. Whenever a stock goes up 200%, especially pharmaceutical stocks or biotechs or whatever, they take advantage of that, and then they do offerings to raise money because these companies need money to fund trials, to fund data for the future, and a lot of them don't have a lot of cash runway. So there's always that threat you have to be aware of. Luckily, my buddy Chris, he shouted me out. He's like, yo, Andrew, MRNA might do an offering. You need to watch that thing like hawk. So I was like, holy shit, okay. And I was watching the bid. I trimmed down to like 20%. I cut a little more, and then it started to just fade. And I mean, it's kind of recovering this morning, but for a 200% move, I'm gonna take what's on the table, and I'm out. I'm gone. So that was freaking nuts. This move was insane. Let's see, it gapped up. I mean, it officially moved like, let's see, somewhere around, yeah, 176%. Absolutely wild. That was nuts.